Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stocks Around Us with me, Pizza. Guys, I guarantee that after you finish watching today's episode, you're gonna get hungry because we're about to do some major eating. And I have to say that what we're about to eat is my absolute favorite food. I'll give you a hint. This food is warm, it's soft, it's cheesy, and it has lots and lots of topping. I'm sure that you can guess what I'm talking about now, right? Today, we're gonna eat some pizza at the Pizza Company, the largest pizza store in Thailand. Now, while we're eating, we're also going to explore the company that owns the Pizza Company, many other restaurants and hotels in Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, Minor International Public Company Limited. Go! Minor International is one of the largest hospitality and leisure companies in the Asia-Pacific region. Their core businesses are hotels, restaurants, and retail trading. They have over 80 hotels, 1,300 restaurants, and 200 retail trading outlets in Thailand and overseas. Minor serves more than 90 million customers in 23 countries. Let's start by looking at their hotels. Minor owns, operates, and invests in hotels across the globe. They have more than 70 properties with over 9,000 rooms in 10 countries such as the Maldives, Australia, Sri Lanka, and of course, Thailand. Five-star hotels like the Four Seasons and Anantara belong to the group. They also own Avani, JW Marriott, St. Regis Hotel and Residence, and have acquired Oaks Hotel and Resorts, which is one of the largest hotels in Australia. In addition, they operate over 40 spas in 10 different countries and also own a few shopping plazas. Moving on to their other core business, the restaurants. Through its subsidiary, the Minor Food Group, the company has one of the largest quick-service restaurant operations in Asia, owning and franchising renowned brands in Thailand, the Middle East, Asia, and Australia. These are brands that I'm sure everyone's eaten at before. The Pizza Company, where we're here now, Swenson's, Dairy Queen, Burger King, Sizzlers, and many more. And if you've been to Singapore, you'd see that the Thai food chain that's everywhere called the Thai Express, which is the Minor Food Group's acquisition. Other acquisitions include the Coffee Club, Ribs and Rums in Australia. The most recent chain the company acquired was the Beijing Riverside and Courtyard, which is a chain that sells sizzling fish dishes in China, thus marking Minor's footprint in the largest consumer market in the world. But apart from food and hotel business, Minor distributes popular lifestyle brands such as Bossini, Gap, Charles & Keith, and Red Earth, and their latest footwear store, Pedro, to name a few. So when you're walking through a department store, really a large portion of these stores are made up of Minor Food Group's brands. Guys, let's take a little break from eating so that I can introduce you to our very special guest today who will be joining us on our little lunch date. Ladies and gentlemen, Chaiyapat Paitoon. He is the Vice President of Strategic Planning at Minor Group.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting us today.
Very nice meeting you as well.
Thank you. So, first I'd like to know, Minor is a very remarkable brand in that you have so many strong brands in all of your segments, So what exactly is the revenue contribution of each segment?
Well, we have two main business pillars, hospitality and restaurants.
Yes.
Hospitality account for about 48%, and then restaurant account for another 40-ish% in terms of revenue. But in terms of profit, hotel and hospitality account for more, roughly about 60%, and restaurant account for about 40%. The reason is that hotel command higher margin than restaurants.
So, Kun Chaiyapat, what is new in your hotel business front?
Well, we keep growing almost every day. Well, the latest additions to our portfolio is Oaks Hotels Resort, something that I mentioned to you earlier, which we acquired in 2011. It's the company in Australia doing service suites, apartment management. And then we launched a new brand called Avani 2 years ago, too, in addition to existing Anantara brand that we have. But in terms of location, we're going almost everywhere in the region. Southeast Asia, Middle East, and this year would be the very first year that we went into China in terms of hotel management contract, as well as India maybe next year, and some of the new countries in the Middle East as well. And at the beginning of this year, we acquired 2 properties in Vietnam. So we added 2 more hotels in Vietnam, in addition to the existing 2 hotels that we already had in our portfolio in Vietnam as well.
So you're very widespread.
Yes, well, ranging from Africa, Asia, Middle East, Indian Ocean, Australia, New Zealand. That's where we are right now.
So I was wondering, since you're so international, what are the conditions in which, or the factors that determine we're going to enter into this country, we're going to do this market? How do you decide?
Of course, we look at macro environment, growth potentials, tourist arrivals, attractiveness of locations, but we'll go into any particular country under different business models. Let's say we would go either under asset-heavy strategy or asset-light strategy. What I mean by asset-heavy is that we're going invest our own capital, own hotels, but for asset-light, we'll go there, join hand with our partners under joint venture or doing hotel management contract. That way we don't have to put in capital by ourselves, but at the same time we learn the market, learn the business from our partners. And so in any particular country that we still rely on locality knowledge from the partners, or we still have to build connections, network and everything. So we go there with asset light first. And after a while, since we've been in that market for a long time, we feel more comfortable, we probably do asset heavy later.
Right, I see. And how do you foresee the tourism market in the future?
We still see a strong trend, still gaining good traction. So we would hope to see growth year on year in the remainder of the year this year.
So let's talk more about your food business. Minor Food Group has so many successful chains. What is the secret to your success?
Well, first of all, we have to understand customers. One of our core values in the company is customer focus. So we have to understand what they like, what they want, and try our best to satisfy them 100%. So that's the key. And apart from that, we provide them with quality food, as well as convenience, and value for money as well. But quality is also important. We have the dedicated centralized supply chain management at our food group just to be our eyes and ears to source the quality raw materials for us to supply to consumers. As well as convenience. You can do 11-12 our call center to order pizza, Swenson's, Burger King, all this provides some convenience to customers as well.
And right now, which would you say are your top performing chains?
I would say all the brands grow in unison, so it's all more like a concerted effort for all the brands. So we would hope to see all the brands grow in parallel, not one brand over another.
Right. And how much are you expanding, in Thailand and abroad right now?
Right now we have 1,400 outlets all over the region, Asia, Middle East, Indian Ocean, Thailand, Singapore, Australia, you name it, we're everywhere. And we target to increase the number of outlets by about 8 to 10% per year. That's our organic aspiration. But on top of this organic aspiration, we still look out for acquisitions or M&A as well, just to add onto our portfolio. That will be an add-on for our expansion going forward for food.
So you've just acquired a chain in China, is that right? Called the Riverside?
Yeah, Beijing Riverside and Courtyard in China. We just completed the transaction in December of last year. It's a grilled fish concept with variety of toppings that you can choose from to put it on top of the grilled fish. So it's quite popular, very popular in China. We hope to expand more in China, and in the future, who knows, we probably roll it out elsewhere outside China, high growth potential markets.
Well, thank you very much for today ค่ะคุณชัยพัฒน์สวัสดีค่ะ Financial highlights. Miner's revenue at the end of 2012 was almost 33 billion baht. In 4 years, it grew by 24%. Its net profit was about 3.4 billion baht, growing by 35%. Its net profit margin was about 10%, which is a growth of 8% from 2009. And the ROE was 21%, a growth of 20%. Miner's PE was 26.8, and its PBV was 4.35, a growth of 8%. Its share price at the end of 2012 was 19.6 baht. It grew by 20% in 4 years, and the price in June 2013 was at 25 baht. At the end of this year's first quarter, the market cap of Miner was about 99.9 billion baht. Guys, that was Miner International. Today I'm really totally full, so I'm gonna go take a rest now. But join us again next time for more company highlights with me, Pizza. I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hey guys! When was the last time you got a medical checkup? Mine was ages ago. So why don't you come along and let's get a medical checkup together at one of the top private hospitals in Thailand. I'll see you guys soon!